Hello, and welcome to this video on Call of Duty Black Ops 4, the good, the bad, and what it's about. And first off, of course, the big question then is, how the hell don't you know what it's about? It's Call of Duty, it's been around for a decade. But if you don't, it's just, your average first-person shooter. Though within the series themselves, they've had single-player campaigns, but this one was the first to not have one, be it in the whole overall series, as of course being in also the Black Ops series of it. It's only got 3 parts to it: the multiplayer aspects with specialists and whatnot, with all the variety of modes, free for all, team deathmatch, search and destroy, all that stuff, all that fun stuff. As well as there's a specialist kind of almost should be a campaign, but it's for the most part just you learning it and them having somewhat of a bit of a backstory, but not really much of a campaign. Then you got the Blackout mode, which is their battle royale mode. Unless they being a Treyarch, of course, you're going to have zombies. You got that. Now, in the aspects of the good and the bad of the multiplayer, it's got a decent amount of maps, good different size bit of modes, though one was missing, which I was hoping would be in the release, maybe later on, hopefully. Free, not part of the season pass shit. And that would be Gun Game. I was surprised that they didn't bring Gun Game back. I think it was probably because, Call of Duty 4 Remastered ruined that shit because people probably were trying to play that less, because it's a fun mode, but it's just they did snipers so shitty in that game, and as well as the last game, because snipers, they're supposed to mean something. They still kind of work not good here, but better. No, you get those one hits here and there, not just in the head. You can get them in the chest, and it's like a 50-50 chance whether it's a hit marker or if it's an insta kill. But yeah, no gun game mode. Like I said, overall shooting, it's good. Like I said, the hit registration is okay. I mean, granted though, it's Call of Duty and the hit registration works about like half the time, just like the spawns in free for all. You got a 50-50 shot of just landing somewhere near nobody, or landing with somebody looking right at your ass, or spawning. That is, spawning with somebody looking right at you. Free kill basically. But then the breaks, unfortunately, with Call of Duty, and there's sometimes, small ass maps, which is odd because isn't it supposed to be Nuketown? I wonder if it's with the season pass, because I've played Free For All and I've yet to get Nuketown. Granted, that's if it's in the multiplayer. I haven't seen anybody really play Nuketown, so it might not be in the multiplayer of the map. It might not be there yet. It might just be on the Blackout little side area for it on the map. Yeah, the hero registration, I could say, as usual, unfortunately, works half the time, and the spawns are a little janky from time to time. But other than that, it's okay. I mean, interesting aspects of balancing. Both, I would say, smart and dumb at the same time, kind of. But it's whatever. Is that grenades now kind of got split, as well as being pushed to the basically end rank system of you unlocking it. Being that, with some specialists, there's one that has the 9-bang concussion grenade, where it's basically the cluster grenades of concussion grenades, where just you throw up one big flash with a bunch of smaller grenades popping out with the other flashes. Whereas you also, like I said, you got a specialist with the cluster grenade, which is the cluster grenades are frag grenades, but they're in the custom classes, or create a class of your overall class you wanted to look like. The grenades themselves, first you would unlock the what would be the trophy system anti-grenades system, which I don't think you unlock until like 35. So yeah, you first unlock that, and you gotta unlock that at 35. Then there's like the tomahawk, which I wish I could have that already, off the bat. It's a fun little thing just to screw around with. It's like you're not really gonna get. I mean, it's 100% damage, but you gotta get lucky with that hit, And after that, you got your frag and your concussion. Overall, it's fun. It's nice. It's a better multiplayer in Call of Duty than it has been in years. It's before what would be probably Advanced Warfare, since so it'd be Advanced Warfare. What would be what was before Advanced Warfare? Was that Ghost? I can't remember. I think Ghost was before Advanced Warfare, so you'd have Ghost, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, and then World War II. So 5 years. It's been about half a decade since a good Call of Duty game. And this is a good Call of Duty game. And we're moving on over to Blackout. It's Blackout is okay. It's nice, you know, the battle royale of Call of Duty. Though there are some issues, but some good parts. One of the way they were balancing out some of the issues they found with the armor was how much damage you can take from the level 3 armor. Is they made it more of a rare item, which is okay, I think. Yeah, they did nerf it a bit, but inventory system kind of still shit in two ways. One of like just the trying to arrange shit out, because it's still like you have to bring up one gun, either drop what you have on that gun that you want to put on your other gun, or move it down to the inventory system, hit Y, move to the other gun, then, you know, do that. Granted, you could just like drop it down, then you just like, we're dropping, we still gotta like load up your thing, dude. I wish there was a quicker inventory system to move shit around, you know, for your guns. It's faster than PC, I believe, maybe, but it's still kind of slow. They got their own issues where it's like to switch between not guns, but switch between health and in your frag systems and stuff, and use your the perks. You have to basically bring up the inventory system. Whereas we got ourselves here on Xbox and I guess PS4, like a little inventory system on the bottom, but still you still have to bring up your inventory menu to switch around the attachments for your guns, which is a bit of annoying because you want to be as fast as possible, because this is battle royale. You want to be quick on what you're doing, and this inventory system still is quite slow. So, right. Leg, here we go, itching like my thigh here, dude. But it's just bad, especially with the looting of like crates and dead bodies and stuff. The D-pad back and forth, it's still janky. It's still like, it still lags or freezes, whatever you want to call it. Where it's like you want to move forward or back, and it's just like it's not moving. Okay, we're moving really fast. It's like still kind of janky. One thing that I wish was possible being here, especially on Xbox, is a choice to just would be have your own kind of HUD look, you know. I hate how the HUD, how there's like information basically everywhere, because when you're streaming off of Xbox, not all of us have, you know, game capture devices. So what we do is we either stream off of Mixer or Twitch if you want to, you know, stream off of there. But at least with Mixer, you can move the overlay, that little box, around. But unfortunately with this, the main areas you really want to put it are covered with information that you need, you know, especially if you're playing in duos or squads, you know. That top information to let you know how many are alive, how many have you killed, how many have seen you and whatnot, you know. You got that area over there on the top right. On the top left, you got the mini-map. On the bottom left, you got your health items and health and whatnot. And on your bottom right, you got your ammo count and everything. On the bottom, you got your inventory system of your perks and everything. On the top, you got the compass. So there's like basically information everywhere. The only place you can really put it is either like the mid-left or the mid-right. Two areas you don't want information. That's why there's basically no information there outside of like playing on squads or duos, where there's on like the left there of you and your teammates' health and whatnot, you know. So I wish I could like change it up to where it's like I can move the mini map over to the right with that system over there, you know, just have it spaced right. Everything's that way. I have like a top left area. I can put the overlay, because it's stupid having it over there on the mid right or mid left. It's so annoying. It's like it's too much in your view, and you want it in an area where it's out of your view, you know. But unfortunately, it's Call of Duty, and of course, you know, they're not gonna do that. Granted, one thing I like about, and I'll go back to multiplayer, is that the fact that you can shut the announcers up and everything. I don't know how to do that in the Blackout yet, because I haven't really done it. I just played a little bit in that and I forgot and stuff, so we'll see about that when I play Blackout again and see about shutting that dude up, because, you know, it's annoying, and especially it fucks you over with noise and stuff and sound and everything. You know, you want to shut them up so you can hear footsteps and whatnot, which is what Leonard to our next issue in Blackout, and that is the sound quality on stuff. The playing is still kind of loud. They lessen the noise. It's not as deafening as it was, but you can still like hear it at a distance. Like it's like it shouldn't be that loud. It still sounds so loud. It should be like half down, like not as high as it is. You know, you think it's about the height of which the helicopter is, in which you can barely hear that thing, but you can hear the freaking supply drop airplane just so easily. It's stupid, as well as they need to really work on the footsteps in different ways. Like one, I think they need to lessen the footsteps you hear of your own footsteps, or your teammates' footsteps. They shouldn't be so noticeable. I understand it's somewhat noticeable, so it's not too understandable you hear enemy footsteps, but you want it to be not as noticeable. That way you can differentiate. The way they kind of worked with the whole hit registration, or not hit registration, but the hit indicator between people and vehicles. There's a noticeable difference there. So you would want something like that, because it's like hit somebody, you got an X. Hit the vehicle, it's like this. You want some difference there. You want to make sure you can hear somebody else's footsteps more so than your footsteps. You would think you would be able to do that. As well as the fact that you can hear people like way above you still. Like say you're in the bunker in Nuketown. You can still hear footsteps, and it's like you're just trying to figure out where the people are at, but they're just above you. It's like the way it works, vice versa, is the worst part, because you're hearing the footsteps. You're like, where are they? Where are they? I hear the footsteps. Wait, where are they? They're below. Because for fucking reason, you can hear the footsteps 50 feet below you in a bunker, which makes zero fucking sense. You dumb shits. Seriously, work on that. There was, of course, a lot of hopes that you could have auto pickup on ammo, like you pick up or you open up a crate or corpses or whatever, and it would auto throw the ammo onto you, which it would be smart. But from what I heard, the main devs like Fandahar said, we really thought about that system, but it seems like people are just running around with max ammo all the time. It's like, well, you know what, dumbass? I pick up all the ammo all the time anyways. What's the fucking difference? Seriously, I'm grabbing all the ammo all the fucking time and getting me full ammo as much as possible. There's no fucking difference there. It's the time. You're making me waste time now, is what you're doing. And showing of fucking stupidity. Because I probably like a lot of gamers who are not stupid to think, let's leave ammo behind. No, I'm grabbing all the ammo all the time, because who knows what I'm going to need, when I'm going to need it, or if I got a teammate who's going to need this ammo later, Like, damn it, I'm almost out of ammo. What do you need? I need 9mm. I don't have good with 9mm. Here, have it all. Seriously. Auto pickup should be a thing just in general, because you're making us waste time over something so stupid. There's like, well, we don't want to be like Fortnite. Well, you kind of already are with Fortnite with your ammo already, The fact that it's on the side where it doesn't take up inventory space, like, PUBG, where ammo does take up inventory space, whereas in Fortnite, it doesn't take up inventory space. Granted, the max here in Blackout is, I would say, 200 for the most part on each, I think. But overall, not that high. It's not stupid like fucking Fortnite where you get like 1,000 bullets. I think that max should be dumbed down a little. I'm not saying go ridiculous where it's like you're gonna run out so easily and you gotta make your shots count. I understand it's Fortnite, it's basic for kids, but their ammo count is high, dude. At one point when I was playing a long time ago, when I was actually playing Fortnite, it felt good before it become all memed out and shit. I had 200 sniper bullets. I don't know. It's like there's like one of the clips I have. It's like I'm trying to snipe some fools on solos, and it's like oh my god, okay, here's a good sniper. What the fuck? I have 200 sniper bullets. Holy shit! Seriously, they go stupid with the ammo on Fortnite. But yeah, I think auto ammo pickup should be a thing. It's stupid that it's not, which leads us into our other issue here on Fortnite, for Xbox at least, and that is it's hold X to pick shit up and press X to reload still. I don't know what information all of these PC gamers who are talking about it, saying it's over at Xbox and PlayStation, it's press X or press square to pick stuff up. I don't know where you're getting your information from, you dumb shit. But I can assure you 100%, it's not press X to pick shit up. It's hold X. Granted, it's for like less than a second, like about half a second, but it's hold X to pick shit up for some dumb fuck reason. It's press X to, open shit up, yes, but it's not press X to pick shit up. The fuck. Granted, I've heard this many times too, back with the inventory system shit, how they should have it kind of like PUBG, where you bring up the menu, and the menu system should be kind of more like PUBG, which is understandable because how much information is going around there and stuff. It's like, it's hard to figure shit out because there's like an area where there could be just a bunch of shit and you just want to grab the ammo or something. Which is one of the reasons why people say it should be auto pickup on the ammo, but you got a bunch of shit around, you accidentally pick up a weapon, or you pick up the wrong weapon, and you pick up the weapon while you're trying to pick up the equipment next to it. You want that mag, you want that silencer, you want that scope. They truly do need to make the system a bit more at ease. Let's see what else we have here on our list. Oh yeah, it's that 50 cal LMG. I've heard a lot of issues with it, as well as having my own issues with it, being how weak it is for a 50 cal gun. Granted, it's an LMG, but you get like 50 bullets in a mag, and it's a slow shot. It's like ding, 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 ding. It's like you think it would do more damage than what it does, because it seems it does the same amount of damage as any other LMG, which doesn't make sense because it's a 50 cal bullet gun. You think it would be doing more damage than it does. I understand it's not doing as much as a fucking sniper, but if a fucking gun, it should do more damage than it does. It's stupid. They need to rework the damage. They need to up the damage a bit. I'm not saying go hard on it, but it's too weak of a gun to give you a reason to use it. Let's see. One thing people are saying, or these two parts, which I totally agree with, and that is the kill cams here on Blackout. One, the fact that it just doesn't show you the information you want it to. Like, you go to the kill cam, you want to know how much damage did I do? What did he have? What was he using gun-wise? Did he have any perks on? You want as much information as possible, and you think they do with the kill cam, but no. It's just there's like no HUD or anything. There's nothing really on screen other than what went down. You think they would put as much information on there. Yeah, they really do, though. They really need to put as much information on there. There might be like the mini map or whatever, just regular small HUD items, but the fact that they don't have how much health did he have during that whole situation? Like, what damage did I do to him and his armor? What perks did he have? What grenades did he have going on at one point? Just understand the whole situation, as well as like to figure out what would have been the best way to beat him, or best way to go about kind of being like that person, winning the gunfight. Yeah, they really need to add in more information during the kill cams. Not to mention, for over here at Xbox, I fucking hate the button that they chose for you to view the kill cam. It's X on the controller, which I want it to be A, because A is the easier button to hit. It's more of a reaction to hit A. So I think they should have kill cam on A, not X, and what A is to observe, to watch the person. So it should be X to observe the person, A to view the kill cam. I think it would be smarter for that, and you got B, press B to, or would be, I guess, to back on out and go to the lobby. Yeah, they really need to do stuff about the kill cams there, and like I said, I think they put the button towards A, not X, as it is right now. I think it's stupid. As well as there's no kill cam at the end of the game, which you would think you would want to, be able to view the kill cam, like you wanted to, the game to end and boom, kill cam, what happened, That way you can get your information, as well as, like you want that sweet game-ending kill cam as you would have, as it's been in Call of Duty for a while, Unlike where it's now the kill cam isn't much of the game-ending kill cam isn't really a kill cam. Like the last kill is usually nowadays. It's the play of the game. They're trying to go so Overwatch on this game right now, basically. With the multiplayer that is. Yeah, they need to add in game-ending kill cams. Anything else I overlooked? Nothing I can see other than, seriously, fucking change up the hold X, press X shit, dude. It's stupid that it's hold X to pick shit up and press X to reload. It should be the other fucking way. I mean, it's always been hold X in their fucking Call of Duty series alone. Why is it here on fucking Blackout? Press X. Why can't it just be hold X for that half a second to reload? It's stupid. And lastly, of course, you got the zombies. It's zombies. It's alright. It's fun. There's nothing big issue there-wise I can think of, you know, other than the fact that, you know, they advertise having, like, I think 3 maps coming out at release, which is actually 2. You got 9, you got the Fortress of Them, but that prison, the remake from the zombies map on, I believe it was Black Ops 2. The only way you can play that is with the Season Pass. So it's not actually 3 at release, it's 2 at release with a 3rd if you get the Season Pass. Showing how gritty those fucktards are over at Activision, you know. Granted, I understand it's a business and they need to be smart on what they do with the business and their business tactics, but it just doesn't seem smart the way they're going. If you want smart, you know what I think they should have done? Have all 3 parts here, the multiplayer, zombies, and Blackout, be their own thing. You know, sell them individually for $25, which would equal $75 in total, you know, plus tax. Or, you know, you get the full package of Black Ops 4. I said Blackout basically, but you get the whole package. You know, get Black Ops 4 for the low fucking price of $59.99. Basically, do what they did with the DLC. And people probably hate on that shit, but you know, they probably make so much more bank that way because more people would probably just buy the Blackout over all the other 3. I know I would have. But overall, I mean, you think it would be smart just doing that, but whatever, you know. But all in all, it's an okay game. I would probably, if I was to rate it, like, say, out of 10 or something, whatever, you know, like, let's go with 10. Or something out of 10, I'd say probably 7 out of 10. Could use some more, could have been better, could have been worse, you know. But it's the better Call of Duty in, like, a long time of Call of Duty games. Like I said, probably the past 5 years, there hasn't been at least a good Call of Duty game. And this one's pretty good, you know. Still needs, you know, work. And, you know, actually good at launch, I'd say. You know, I had my reservations about the whole aspects of the private betas and everything, and saying how the connectivity of it all was going to be bad at launch. But I don't know how many people, you know, if all the people who pre-ordered it and played it are here, or if there were any more or less, you know. Numbers-wise, that could factor into the game's connectivity and whatnot, you know. It's whether it would have been good or bad, but I'll admit it, you know, I stated that it was probably going to be bad at launch. I mean, there might have been a misstep here or there, you know, like 1 to 2 times maybe ever did I have a connectivity issue, maybe, but overall it was a good launch. It was a good launch, so I'll state that I was wrong of how bad it was going to be. But I think the sale of the game, they're saying it's doing good, but I think it could have been better if still they had those betas be open for all platforms, not private. I still condemn them from doing it because I think it was stupid because they didn't get as many people on there for one to have good stress tests, or, you know, for the most part just to play the game, to really see if they wanted to buy it, you know. You want your game in as much hands as possible, so that way you can give it to the masses to see whether or not they want to buy it. And they didn't do that here. They fucking, second year in a row, fucking went private on their beta for at least, you know, consoles for some dumb fucking reason. You think, especially with the Blackout beta, if they had more people playing Blackout beta, they may have done better in sales. But that's just my thoughts, you know, that's my opinion about it. All in all, that's my thoughts overall of Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I thank you for watching. I hope you're informed, I hope you're entertained, and if you're wondering why throughout this, for the most part, I've been kind of low voice. For one, it's almost 5 in the morning, and 2, throat's been kind of hurting a little bit, so, you know, I'm just kind of getting over a cold, so yeah, that's why I haven't been playing this weekend much on Call of Duty, because I'm just, you know, really getting over a cold, and my throat's, you know, kind of getting better, so I don't want to talk too loudly to really fuck with the voice, yeah. But, yeah, I hope you're informed, I hope you're entertained, and I hope you have a rock-up, suck-up day. Peace.